Today, we're going to look at what fear is like, the reactions that occur in the body and brain when you're afraid, and we're going to show you how to overcome it. Even when you're stressed out through planning to anchor and law of 5 seconds, you can experience a reconstruction of your mind, overcoming all your fears and turning them into great emotions. Fear also exists in our lives, in our relationships at work. Fear takes all the experiences you want to do from your life. First, Mel Robbins tells us some facts about fear. First, fear and excitement have the same physical response. My heart beats, I sweat, my chest tightens, and my stomach hurts. This is because your body is in a basic state of awakening to begin action. So in today's talk, Mel Robbins shares the secrets he's used to fight off fear for a long time. It's a strategy that helps you overcome all your fears and turn them into great emotions, even when you're under a lot of stress. Reconstructing your mind by combining the idea of anchoring and the law of 5 seconds is the secret to overcoming fear and reconstructing your mind. This method reconstructs your mind from agitation and fear to excitement. It's like magic. When she starts sweating, when she's too nervous, and when her heart beats, Mel Robbins says this to herself. Before you stand in front of 7,000 people, you send messages to your brain saying, excited. Excited to be on stage. And happy to tell the audience my 5-second rule. Because the body's response to fear and excitement is the same, it tells the brain why my body is nervous and excited. This makes you feel less afraid. If you have to do something really tense or scary, do the 5 seconds rule first. The law of 5 seconds is counting backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The reason why you have to use the 5-second rule is because it's a way to change your mind. The 5-second rule wakes up the prefrontal cortex and allows the brain to control thinking. Through the law of 5 seconds, you can interfere with the feeling of fear. Now you're ready to think about getting off the anchor. Next, before you do the dreaded thing, think about getting off the anchor. The idea of anchoring will help you not to mess things up with panic attacks when you run into a situation. A way to help you stay in control of how you think and act. If you have a conversation with your boss that you need to talk to, choose to anchor about how you feel after that conversation. Maybe you can call someone you love and say, I did a great job. After the meeting, I went out and said, wow. I survived a conversation with my boss. You'd think, I'm cool. If you're afraid of something, do the 5-second rule of counting 5 backwards and then think about getting off the anchor. If you stop your fear through this method, your life will change completely. I feel various fears in my life. Since I was young, I used to feel scared when I gave presentations. Even if I knew the answer, my face turned red when I stood up and tried to speak. So there was a time when I was called red when I was in elementary school. Even now as an adult, I forget my fear in the process of presenting, but I think it takes a long time to make up my mind to present. I learned that fear is only what the brain perceives, and that pleasant excitement and reactions that occur in the body are the same. And before I do something I'm afraid of, I prepare my brain by counting 5 seconds, and I control my brain by thinking about my feelings and actions after successfully doing something I'm afraid of. It won't be easy to change at once, but if you practice from a small fear, you can overcome it well when you have an unexpected big fear. We have the power to turn fear into excitement in our lives. Based on this belief, have a day to this belief. I have the power to turn fear into excitement.